Hello and welcome back to Terra Invicta. We are in the deep space. We are in the end game. We're heading to Jupiter today to get more stupider because Ceres is basically on lock right now. We have taken all the alien bases and we are just getting rid of the last servant stuff right now as we push our way in. Well, we just recently took Absapuri Station? No, not this station. We recently just took Sagala Station, which has a shipyard. So we are able to repair all of our ships that are sitting here in orbit around it. Somewhere. I know there's a bunch of ships in orbit around this station somewhere. As we're repairing everything to get ready for the final invasions of Ceres, get rid of all these remaining servant stations. And then we are going to hop on out to old Jupiter and get rid of the aliens there and take over Io. Before we get started, I had a thought, which was looking at our mission control. We are slightly over, but all of our mines are really expensive. So I just thought, why don't we get rid of a single automated mining hab? Because we have so many habs, and a bunch of them aren't really doing much. There are definitely some on Mars we could certainly get rid of, but I think we just go for some of these guys. That's like a lot of volatiles. Let's go. Can I sort by size? I sure can. This guy's on Ceres. We're going to keep him. Boop, 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 boop. You're in Ceres. Kind of trying to wonder, like, what mines are making us not enough money to be worth it? And honestly, like, most of these are okay. Most of these are decent mines. They all give me, like, one thing or another, right? The question is what do I need the most of at this point? I mean, I know the answer to that. The answer is we need rare metals. And currently we have like an insane amount of base metals and an insane amount of hydrogen coming in, though hydrogen is our fuel. So I think I'm going to knock off of this base. It's pretty mediocre, all things considered. So let's decommission this hab. $54 Alexandria. Can we actually like view this guy? Go to him? No, we can't. I'm one mission control over. You know what? I think that will just be done as our bases upgrade. Let's lock in our assignments. Let's figure out where the heck we are. What's going on?
I will help.
My expertise.
Hear me out. More mining hubs.
Our control.
You have my interest. Go on. Ooh, this is Chernobog. Yeah. Oh no, Chernobog. Here's the problem with Chernobog is I do actually want to build bases here. See, this is the problem. Andre Trocome Base 2 on what looks like Pluto. This is a Pluto base. Rebuild. You lost your fission pile. Ah, interesting. Just deactivating a mine. Really? Hold up. Is that for real? Well, I didn't know that. You can just shut down mines. So you can literally be like, oh, we have enough volatiles. We don't need the volatile mines up and running. Well, that's massive. Okay, if I had known that all along. Yeah, we have a bunch of stations here we still got to get rid of. There is a fancy space dock. Not that fancy space dock on the surface of Ceres. But that's okay. Our fleet is actually in orbit getting repaired right now for the 2nd of December, which is slow, but it's okay. We're getting some more tech going to stop them aliens. And then pretty much everything else is just future science. Okay, okay. Uh-oh, polar vortexes. This is all too real. Temperatures plummet as a polar vortex expands over Auckland, Wellington. It's a large area of low pressure and cold air surrounding both the Earth's pole. It always exists near the poles and for the most part is held in place by air currents or jet streams in the atmosphere. However, these jet streams will at times weaken and shift, which allows the area of cold polar air to spread towards the equator, causing a rapid and sharp temperature drop in the areas it expands over. Regions affected may suffer extreme snows or hail showers, and the unusual colds can cause mass frostbite, failing infrastructure, and the closing of schools and workplaces. As climate change destabilizes the jet streams, which keep the polar vortexes in check, expansion towards the equator will become ever more common. Yeah, we'll put out some heating subsidies and other things. We're doing everything we can there. What is this ship? Ah, yes. This is a random battleship that we picked up.
Our
so
enemies are still in control.
That's fine and dandy. You're going to repeat that job. We might have to direct invest into mission control. Yeah, that's another option, but I'd rather direct invest into democracy. In general. In general, that's how I'm feeling. Direct invest into democracy. All right, we pick up a little of the Sahel Confederation and the Maghreb Union. We'll need to leave the Maghreb Union. So that we can join the African Union. That's all fine. Oh, you're at war with a bunch of guys. That's not good. Let's get rid of all those allies. Don't want them. Space Institutes. Okay.
Standing by.
So you are working on purging that last point, actually. Let's have him do this instead. You're way better at it. You can spend way less to do it.
Ready for orders.
And then there was some thought about me just taking Sudan here as well onto the pile. I don't really want to upset the resistance, but you know, what harm's it really gonna do? Now, I have so many
going in.
Alien assets over here to get rid of.
Going in hot.
Some of which are very thick, severe assets right there. They are really pumping those up, so. You were able to grab the fleet of the first alien Titan fleet that you intercepted on the way to Earth? I believe so. There is that mothership that got away. That one mothership that we like attacked and that just decided to skip Earth and keep going and then go all the way back to like Titan. That one we never stopped. This homie's in Chernobog. Yeah, so there was a conversation about setting up an outpost here on Lizard's Leap. And I do think I'm going to do that still. Just because, like, it's actually going to take that a long time to get built. And we can let it sort its stuff out. Sorry, Chernobog. You actually... Not a point defense array. Space dork. Supply depot. He's got no gas otherwise. Let that keep cooking. Kill animations of Dawn of War 4 sound insane. I saw a couple of news articles, but I haven't actually read them yet. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Hey, Goblinoo. This guy's ready for resupply, finally. Have they explained why they jumped from Dawn of War 2 to 4? No, yeah, it's very strange. I don't know why. It just, you know, the numbering sequences of some of these games, they don't always make so much sense. It's like how they didn't make a sequel to The Matrix. To the Matrix trilogy? Yeah, there is no sequel to the Matrix trilogy. That's correct. Now, if you're talking about Matrix Reloaded, that certainly did have a sequel. And was a fine movie, and I will hear no such slander being otherwise. Wow, we really have a lot of this space colonized. Like, I started out at one planet, and now I have chains of planets all the way across. We have Orcus scanned, but I think we never built one there. But we're basically like Chernobog all the way across to Pluto. We tried to get to Selassie, but they blew us up. Maybe some of these inner asteroids would make a nice refueling station. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. Everybody else is going to do their jams. We gain a butt ton of exotics. I don't know. I guess we'll keep doing territorial claims. Why not? Perfect as it was. Why tempt fate? Procedurally generated, meaning it's kind of not scripted how they do it, offering new kill animations every single kill. That's pretty exciting. I'd be lying if I didn't say that sounds exciting. How much of today am I going to have to spend jerking around with these stupid space stations, I wonder? Layered defense array. Layered defense array, layered defense array. Let's switch you out to a battle station. Major flooding in India. Man. Come on, global warming.
Moving in our direction.
How I gonna fix you? How I gonna fix you? Huh? Apparently the Canadians are invading me in Africa.
Target secure.
I think I missed that memo.
Target secure.
We'll just keep gobbling this up. At least I have space stations in LEO. Yours all got wrecked by aliens. I mean, we lost a lot of low Earth space stations to both aliens and Project Exodus, but eventually we had to do something. Minor portion of public opinion in Kenya to turn away from the academy for each control point we own in Kenya, which is all of them. Kenya's democracy gets reduced. Or our cover-up backfires. Let's just have our people resign. I'll take a small public opinion boost there. Okay, that guy's going to 16 Psyche. He's like, I'm not sticking around here with the EAF. The EU confederate with the Pan-Asian Combine. I mean, sure they can, but is there any point? You truly would be Pan-Asian if that was the case. Why doesn't the Central Asian Union get absorbed into anybody else? That's what I want to know. Feels like they're really sort of missing the mark there. Okie dokie. Unification with Tanzania.
Reporting in.
Where do you need me?
Sahel is ready as well.
Time to make our move.
Ready for my mission.
Your orders?
Your orders?
Gear up.
Who are you allied with? All of EU. I'm actually just going to grab some of these guys and say hunt xenoforms. Because I got a lot of xenoforms. And honestly, these guys aren't doing much, so... we might as well put them to use. Panic at the Disco! In Seoul. I'll just calm the public.
Offering assistance.
Offering counsel.
Making things safe for our people.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I will just confederate the EU and see what happens. Okay, we have another, like, mega battle station here. If I just do that. No, these are old. Residential module, Marine Battalion, heavy reactor, heavy reactor, heavy reactor. I'm going to need you to have a command center. You're going to need like a space works. Probably 2. Maybe 3. How much do these cost per month? Basically nothing. $1,500. Ceres City Station. I'm gonna rename this to like tier 3 deep space ring base. Because I don't want to be rebuilding all of these manually. I have no interest in doing that. I have a massive fleet out there, so if it gets overloaded, it should be fine. Okay. I've managed to jump over our mission control again. So I'm just gonna go... you know what? Yeah, I'll direct invest. Are you telling me that 1 equals 1? 1 equals 1 point. So if I go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6. There we go. Mission control unlocked. Pan-Asians up to a flawed democracy. Not that it is anything left to absorb. This concerns me. This concerns me a lot. Is this because of inequality? Welfare is relatively cheap to upgrade. What if I just put in like 100 points here? That's 3k. I wish it would tell me like how much 100 points will give me. I guess the answer is like 0.22. Oh, it's more than that. I went from 2.7 to 3.1 to 2.7, but hopefully that helps. We definitely got to put someone in there to stabilize, because otherwise we're going to end up with a coup. And I don't want to lose that to a coup. What countries do we have are reuniting Africa? Currently we're uniting Africa, but we basically have all of EU, Asia, and beyond. You seem to be missing quite a lot of power over here. Quite a lot of power. We're going to build heavy fusion reactors here. That was a mistake. I cancel that. Why can't you turn back on? Why can't you turn back on? You can't finish repairing. God damn it. All right, never mind. Not a deep space ring base. Yes, deep space ring base. Overwrite all modules. Oh, it's not tier 3, that's why. Okay, that's annoying. So what's broken here? Oh, it's just one of our troop carriers. You know what? That's really not that bad. So you're in low series orbit. Why don't we go blow you up? Could just do an extended pursuit here. Crush him. And then we'll transfer these guys to... all these stations are basically more or less equal. So we'll just take one on, we'll steal it. We'll take one on, we'll steal it. Actually, here's a great question, which is like, what's actually here? Because technically I don't need all these stations in orbit. They mostly just have like nano factories. This one's got a decent space dock, so you know what, man? We'll take this station out because it'll let us resupply and repair. Here we go. Africa picks up Tanzania.
Mission abort.
The Indonesian economy grows, so that's good. We're taking a little bit of that back. All right, we, I guess, blew up the main space dock here. The big space dock. So I think I'm just going to decommission this place. Like, I'm not really sure I need this many things in orbit. I will assault the Habs instead of blowing them up because I don't want all the people on them to die. I'm not a monster, unlike these alien scumbags. And, you know, we brought all these people with us for a reason. So... Central Asia is absorbed into Russia, but you have to release it from the EU. Repair ships after that decommission? Yep. The idea is just like, depends on whether or not we have space docks, which like we keep seeming to blow up every single time. Unfortunately. The only thing that's damaged is literally our Marines, so. The Fortuna, I do not know what ship that is. It's not one of these. You have a working space dock. How much would it cost to rear supply? 218 days. Decommission hab. These are going to be done on the 16th of May.
Right now, your helmet is locked. It's alive.
Any of you guys going to be done sooner? Good grief. Space Science Institute. Well, you could at least build some guns down here, right? None of you have a dock. Okay. I mean, we're fully refueled, so. You're coming into Ceres orbit to attack a station? To attack Sagala Station in 137 days on the 20th of February. I'll hit you in November instead. So this is all of Ceres pushed out. We need to build a tier 3 hab there. And then Ceres, 4 Vesta, and 2 Palace. 2 Palace has ships. Now you might ask, where is 2 Palace? And I would say, I'm not sure. I know 16 Psyche has a big alien base on it. Where are you? 2 Palace has a humanity first station. Interesting. Kind of the other side of the galaxy from where we are. Yeah. All right, we're going to deal with this servant fleet. We're going to have to stick around Ceres just for a moment until at least like our defenses come online. $364 mission control being built. Do we have the patience to just wait for that? Yeah, all those stations. Unfortunately, decommissioning a station does not cause it to automatically be removed, so. All right, we got to fix the PDL.
What's the op?
Stabilize.
Reporting in.
Okay, the rest value here is now 6.7, which is at least a lot better than it was. Subversion, you're peaceful. Your subversion, you're peaceful. Yeah, only the PDL, and it's because of all the climate change.
Ready for orders.
I'm not even sure that I need you doing this anymore.
Heading to the LZ.
Acknowledge.
Well, we'll send you into the Maghreb Union, because I am realizing that is owned by servants.
Where to?
Ready for my mission.
I could just purge them out of there. Federate with Sudan. Seek peace in the Maghreb v. Ukrainian war. Let's just do that.
Their key people.
Kick them out. I don't want to spend all that influence, but so, you know what? Let's actually do it a little bit less.
Going after their people.
On the party. Yeah. That'll also help us with crackdowns and purges, so. I feel okay with that. This is another one of the boys. I feel like these army deployment things I'd like to have turned off pretty soon, but I just don't know that I need that as push alert anymore. You know? Bunch of stuff that's automated. I don't think I need these as push alerts.
Offering support.
Okay, there's a new command center online. Hopefully these decommissions will also go pretty soon.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Critical success there in Sudan, 60%.
Targets lost.
Keep trying. Climate change is more severe from what I remember. I mean, it's rough. It's very rough. You're a mothership. You're a mothership coming to Earth in 86 days. Okay, you're 21 days on that intercept.
Target destroyed.
Okay, there's another command center. All the command centers should start coming online now. The Sahel Confederation, we have picked up executive control on. So let's lock in those last allies. And then hopefully we can pull out of that war. Here we go. Command center's coming online. And some of my exploration vessels are now being targeted. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking about like making an exploration dreadnought. But we don't really have a lot more to explore, so.
At your service.
West Africa, Indonesia, and the EU.
Your orders? Securing our interests.
Standing by for orders. Making things safe for our people.
Flawed democracy. Authoritarian. You're flawed democracy. You're authoritarian. So Sudan, Sahel, and Maghreb, I would basically need to get now while we're all authoritarian, and then we would democratize.
Standing by.
Ready to go.
You're actually going to pull down to Indonesia.
Protecting our interest.
So that's my 3 defenses triggered.
I will help them.
I will help them.
Protecting our interests.
Securing our control.
And I tell you what,
Safe for
now
our
that our
people.
mission control is online, we have these little scrapper frigates. that have light particle lances and ion batteries. I think I'm going to go over to Earth. Ye old Sophocles shipyard. And if those all take 32 days, I think I'm just going to start pumping them out. They're designed as intercept fleets, so... yeah, baby, it's all coming online now.
Things are stabilizing.
Armed individuals have been hunting alien life forms in the PDL. The motivations range from commercial to the exotic quarry being sold to curious customers for a hefty sum, or to seemingly just for the thrill of it. That's a dinosaur. That's not an alien. Spread of xenoforms will increase. Public opinion increases for the aliens. Dude, where is the vow? Here. Can you actually just burn that down? Very good, sir. Very good. We'll knock off that servant fleet. And then the EAF. Are heading full speed to Sophocles shipyard. I don't know why that's where they decided to go, but I'm very happy. Because that's where I wanted them to go anyway. You're going to upgrade that. You've got the new ring core here, so let's go tier 3 deep space. Self-driving vehicles raises ethical questions. They're becoming more and more common throughout the world. However, the question remains, in the event of an unavoidable collision, what should the vehicle's controlling intelligence prioritize? So far, each manufacturer has implemented their own standards, creating an unpredictable system, but it's time to standardize this. Protect human life, protect the vehicles, or target opposing faction assets. Economy by 5%, but we suffer a loss of public opinion. Or we get a significant public opinion boost around the world. Or knowledge goes up 5%. 5% economy would be kind of nice, but I think let's just take human life. Chernobog, you are a deep space tier 3 base. Nano Factoring, Spaceworks, Battle Station, Battle Station. Why does that fission pile not become anything? Ah, you know what? Who cares? We're doing a lot of like automated stuff here. It's less about microing every little bit. The old Tesla vehicles, right? I was pretty happy when we got that unlocked. You're my little advisor. What do I do with you now? Increase your security to keep you alive? I was increasing investigation so that he could see other people when they came to rob him. You were working on command. You were working on investigation, which is now maxed. Oops. You had a max of 24, so I should have looked at that first. You're working on science. You're working on espionage. And you are working on security, now maxed. Great. These are some hella good counselors.
Ready for my mission.
Hella good counselors. All right, you're part of Maghreb. Doom, doom, doom. Spoils crackdown. I'm gonna see what happens.
We're taking power.
If I can sneak Sudan, they might not defend it right away. In the meantime, I want you to purge into there.
Where to?
And then you're actually gonna
Going
go for
in
that.
hot.
You don't need to hunt that anymore. 6.6, 2.2. Rest value's down to 6.6 here. Low cohesion. Okay, that cohesion's rest value is increased a lot. Though my inequality is still going up because of economy. Let's do 50 points. That's the only way we're going to make any sense out of that. And we keep crushing the rest of this.
Offering assistance.
Offering support.
This is just about trying to smooth thing out down here.
Order is returning.
Don't really have a lot of intention to spend too much time with it. This is all being decommissioned. You're going to Chernobog, but it's going to take you like a year to get there. You're going to be called the Scrappers. Those are some fast ships,
Mission
man.
canceled.
Fast ships built fast.
We are in control here.
Nice. And there's a point into Sudan as well. Keep repeating these projects. Nice. We got a purge. We are back at Sophocles, which is fantastic. It'll only take us 24 days to repair. These guys are 32 days from Tiangong, so we might repair some and then go intercept these guys. I'm not too worried about it. Disaster: the aliens have blown up your entire space presence around Mars, bombarded a few valuable mines. The servants swooped right in and took them. Ooh, that's a toughie. So you need like just a minor fleet to be able to deal with some stuff. It's odd for them to attack a lot of places one after the other, but it do happen sometimes. Okay, so these guys are coming in 32 days. And our command centers are all coming online, which is so beautiful to see. We just picked up a Maghreb and a Sudan. African Union at threat of internal coup. Kind of, sort of, but not really. I think they're doing fine.
Standing by for orders.
He has come in here to set up another part, but unfortunately it's a bit too late for him.
Removing our enemies.
And I can start purging at very high numbers.
Removing our enemies.
I'm going to go for their executive point here as well. We're going to go environment, welfare, economy. You're going to get absorbed anyway. Oh, welfare is really bad here. Oh, damn. Sudan sucks. Like, why are they worried about boost, man? Your country's got way too many problems to be worried about something like boost. I obviously have not set this place either. Sheesh. Okay. I've never thought about just boosting the economy. Dude, I can just direct invest into economy by an insane amount. This gives you like per capita GDP and population. It doesn't cost like any influence. It just costs money, of which I have an infinite amount. So boosting my economy is really easy to do. Now the problem being is that that also causes inequality when I do that. So if I do that, it has to be places where I have very low inequality. Like Europe. If I put 100 points into the economy in Europe, what happens? I have 16.6 investment right now. GDP of 28. Pretty significant. That had like 2 trillion to the GDP. And that's something I can definitely do more frequently than anything else, so. Okay, in the meantime, you managed to burn away those Xenos, which is nice to see. There are Xenos up in Finland and Norway right now because of the Nordic Federation. And some of that is in the old EU, but our guys are actually taking care of that, so maybe I'm not worried. You're at a 6.5. You're at a 4.8 insurgency.
Restoring order.
I'm just going to drop that for now. Notice you have pretty high Miltech. Did you invest a lot into that? I mean, I've pretty much always had points in military. It depends on which guys we're looking at. The truth is I could definitely drop that down a fair bit right now. I can also definitely drop down mission control in all these places. Because I don't need as much mission control as I once did. You're almost max on mission control, so I'm going to let you just keep going. Indonesia's economy grew. So they got that extra point. Okay.
Offering support.
Offering counsel.
Garbage probe. Funding, nice to invest into, yeah. Well, funding just gives you more money, right? Economy is what actually makes the country better. Funding just increases your cash income. Which I really don't really need.
Violence is abating.
All right, you've dropped that down to 5. Rally around the flag. Patriotic sentiments on the rise in the PDL. Common threat of the aliens is clearly bringing people together. Gain 0.44 cohesion. Let's go, dudes. That is exactly what these homies needed. Rest value of 2.1 on cohesion. Yeah, we're up to 7 investment points now. This is sick looking. Look at this. These like hover tanks. All right, Sahel and the Maghreb Union are problematically at war. Victor 89 alert. 17th of January. You're gonna cancel. Seventeenth of January. You're gonna intercept. That mothership is ours. Wait. Bring the scrappers with you. Two weeks. We never did design a actual scrapper ship, which I do think I'd like to do. Probably a cruiser. The goal of this guy will be like, I'm just gonna say transport, even though that's not actually true. One, two, three, four. So he has to have salvage bays. Oh, can I only have one salvage bay? Oh. All right, well, let's make you a much smaller ship then. Only allowed on large hulls. A monitor is the smallest. So we'll put you on that. We'll give you a hydron trap. You got a point defense ion battery and a phaser turret. Let's just give you... Honestly, I'm just gonna make you only point defense. There's no reason for you to have literally anything else. Your whole job is just to be a salvage bay. I'm going to put 5 of you in this fleet. You're going to be a salvage class monitor. One, two, three, four. 5. Wish I had you in time for this fight, but c'est la vie. Alien megafauna. Alright, maybe I should send someone here to get rid of that. Because that megafauna keeps wandering into my city. It is a bit of a problem.
Our people have taken control.
We've removed some
Good.
threats.
Okay. Fantastic news on both fronts. Tick, 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 tick. Tick. Tick, 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 tick. Tick. Tick, 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 tick. And again, same deal here. It's just about resetting alliances more than anything else. Guinea. Okay. Tick, 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 tick. Go with that. You guys can go after the EAF. I don't know where it's gone, though. I guess you can move towards the EDF if that's the case. This is a boys carrier? Yeah, we'll also move you towards the EDF. Okay, I think I'm actually just going to leave him there. Because they're a little bit different of a fleet. Army's under control. Ooh. This is a big super collider station. You gotta like this, dudes. It is using basically all of its power. It's producing 0.6 antimatter. I'm now making 2.1 antimatter per month. Federate, India. Okay, that one we need to do.
Reporting in.
Acknowledged.
Cancel.
Heading to the capital.
At
Go
your
to
service.
India.
Your orders.
Boop, 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 boop. You
Ready
guys.
for orders.
Sahel is ours, so I'll just have you purge out that last point.
We are taking power.
And I guess I'll have
Ready.
you defend. Sahel's already defended. I would like just to
On my way to the capital.
probably go to peace. No, I lied. I would like you to purge out this last point in Sudan. Is what I would like.
Terminating the opposition.
Ha! I am over CP. That's okay. I mean, we're getting ready to merge a bunch of stuff,
Offering assistance.
Offering assistance.
so hopefully that'll help. Uh-oh, Israel has conquered Palestine. Do we want to see this fight? Kinda do, yeah. I kinda do, because this is the mothership in action, right? But this time around, we have a bunch of these spinal ships with the spinal neuron lance. We have a bunch of Laz ships with point defense. Two flag class ships. A couple of these scrapper frigates as well. What I did learn last time we did this is, like, don't focus the mothership. Do retract the radiators. We are going to just do the classic, like, full speed ahead. Click the top to change all allies to neutral. Oh! I didn't know that. What's going on? This mothership is just like not shooting? This is incredible. No, it's shooting constantly. We just have so much antimatter point defense turrets that they're basically not leaving the ship. Uh-oh. 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 Can't tell if these guys need evasive maneuvers or not, but just in case, we'll put them all on. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! So one of our ships just like fully rammed that mothership. This is a laser light show, dudes. Light ion batteries and spinal neuron lances just firing like crazy. Tons of ultraviolet phasers. Metric butt tons of ultraviolet phasers. Homies, where are you going? I appreciate all these spinal ships really trying to get the flank around on this guy. I mean, it looks like all of his weapons are busted to hell, so. Little scrapper ships going in there too. RIP to that brave Las cruiser who was like, no, no, no. There's one way to take out this mothership and one way only. And it's full speed ahead. Capture him by boarding? Dude, I wish. The laser show is high. Put its speed at 0 in manual battles and let them come slowly. I just actually thought that like we'd want to be close to them so that the lasers could go pew pew pew. What's going on, sorry? Does he have another ship here or something? I'm ready to end the battle. Thank you. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Destroy a mothership. No, he had a lot of officers. You know what? We did fine. You guys can head back to Sophocles Shipyard. These guys, I think, are gonna go back with you. Little scrapper fleet. All right. Completes transfer. Select, merge, repair. 14 days.
Things are cooling off.
I will be honest, I'm not sure if Those scrappers were designed to just be on their own. Who is this ship? A Project Exodus frigate with Vulcan torpedoes and a point defense bay. This is useless, dudes. You want to prove yourself? Prove yourself. Oh, well, you're dead. My bad.
Mission complete.
Federate with Sri Lanka. Didn't do so hot.
We've removed some threats.
Okay, there's the rest of Sudan.
Our people have taken control.
There's the rest of Maghreb. Who are these guys? Transferring to low Batina orbit. '31st of January. Okay, so they're done. Scrappers are all at 82. Yeah, I think I am going to split them out. Oh, sorry. No, they're 5Gs. They are actually very fast. I think they're meant to stay with this fleet. God, honestly, I cannot remember. We need to head to 2 different stations. One is that Humanity First to Pallas, which is right here. $10 weeks. Probably do that. Good fight. Destroy a mothership. That means there are more. Oh, there are. That was the second mothership we've seen. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Okay.
Ready to go.
Let's defend you.
Making things safe for our people.
Ready to go.
Let's defend you.
Protecting our interests.
Standing by.
Let's defend you.
Securing our control.
Standing by for orders.
And then you're waiting on federations. These two can merge into the Maghreb Union, and then the Maghreb Union can merge into the African Union. Not unless it gets its government score up a lot, though. Yeah, we'll have to do that upwards, though. Plot democracy. Take off your government points, I think. That's fine. Where is the rampaging stuff here? Here.
Taking it to them.
Yeah, we have like PDL and the European Union here fighting these xenoforms, which I'm all right with.
I will help them.
Lending my expertise.
Securing our control.
Again,
Securing
Earth is not
our
really the main
interests.
priority anymore, so
Securing our interests.
we are grabbing other stuff and decommissioning some. Which is good. How many mothers do the aliens have? 2, I think, with a 3rd en route. Make a disturbing uncle ship that makes the mothership uncomfortable. It's just so awkward. So that's another scrapper fleet. Impose sanctions on the U.S. So I'm going to let this scrapper fleet be its own thing, and they're actually going to be an intercept fleet. You're transferring to Low Mars with 600 troops in 233 days. So who's being built in Mars? Who's at Mars right now? Particle Knots, Shield class, and Swarm class. $23. Seems really low. $100, $200, $300, $400, $500. They are reinforcements after all.
Score 1 for the good guys.
We are still waiting on those moon ships. Salvage classes in 6 days. Okay. You're already heading to Palace, though. Which is a bit of a whoopsie, but alright. Okay, okay. And there'll be no Rule 34ing of spaceships? We don't want the big mommy mothership to step on us?
I'm here.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Securing our interests.
At your service.
Not so sure about that. Amada and Bengui. Kenya, you're flawed democracy. What you guys gonna do? Suppose you could go to ground.
Going into hiding.
Ready for my mission. We're going in.
Where do you need me?
I mean, the more stable we keep this...
We'll make things safe.
5.9. Yeah, that number keeps going lower. So the more stable we keep this, the more actual investment points we have. Which means the more this inequality gets improved. Which means the more this unity goes up. 2.4. You guys are up to 1. What is direct investment to environment like? Oh, that's pretty good. Maybe we can solve it that way. You're gonna head to lunar shipyards. Who's Alpha 300? Okay, this is the salvage fleet. So the unfortunate thing is that these guys are meant to catch up with the EAF. And I do actually want to make another set of these guys. To be part of that scrapper fleet.
Offering counsel.
Offering counsel.
Because they're the guys who are
Protecting our
really going to run around and just like
Going
start
silent.
dunking random aliens around the galaxy. Like all these mini fleets.
Things are stabilizing.
Darned mother builders.
The LZ is secure.
Okay, Sudan, Maghreb, we now have executive control on. So we probably can unify one of them. Just kind of reminding me of like Stellaris fleet builder mechanics when it's like, can we just assign it to that fleet automatically? All right. Back down to Earth. Great Independence Claim. 2.1, 1.7. Are you guys allied with each other? No. You confederate with the African Union, which I want. What's it going to take for you guys to unify?
Standing by.
Where do you need me?
Federate
I'm
Sudan.
here.
Do I need to seek peace? Probably.
On my way to the capital.
Where do you need me? Going in hot.
I'm gonna say seek peace is probably what I'm missing there. I don't know if you can unify while you're at war.
Offering support.
Offering support.
Y'all got a couple more levels. So we might as well hit them. You guys keep leveling up so fast on me. I mean, not exceed 24. So you're maxed out there. So I guess let's just start going science. Science. So many AUGs I could be giving to these people as well, but just ain't no point. Those scrappers are going to join the MERS fleet. All right, all these space stations and battle stations up in Ceres are now up and running. Which is grand for us as well. You do need to be at peace, yeah. In the midst of climate chaos, new opportunities emerge. Extreme weather, record temperatures, and erratic precipitation bring many problems, but by providing equipment and services to mitigate these issues, many businesses in New Zealand are thriving. Some are funding us from businesses could grow even more rapidly. Grows a small amount, grows a small amount. Let's encourage growth. Sure, why not? We have money. We got millions of space bucks. I'm just going to put you on permanent assignment here. This is a very outdated deep space base. Excuse me. Ow, my jaw. Leave that as is. Crackdown. Rude. So this is what I get for being over command points.
Mission complete.
Federate Sudan into the African Union. Anti-missile tests. Punitive sanctions against Yemen.
Policy direction complete.
You're going to seek peace. So that war is done. Okay, so we do have to wait maybe a little bit for that. No? 1.7, 2.1.
By the numbers.
Yeah, you guys are fine. Don't know how to say it because in Spanish we say salud. I love hearing the different ways we say, like, bless you. I find it very, very comical. They're all so different. What do you got going on here? You have a fleet. Barely. You have a base. You have 2 bases on this planet. Sorry, homies, but they both got to get destroyed. All our counselors live another 6 years. Impose sanctions on Yemen. Sure, why not? China and the PDL need to be defended.
What's the op? Making things safe for our people.
I'm here.
Okay.
At your service. Making things safe for our people.
Grant independence. Demand claims. Benghazi and Gao. Gao would be easy to give over. I'm not sure I understand. What's your capital? Bamako. Oh. The Maghreb Union can't confederate the Sahel Confederation. I understand
Where to?
now.
On my way to the capital.
So we're going to leave that federation. That's going to make this job a lot harder because now I'm going to need to get you up to a higher state. Okay. Is this base any good? Kind of hard to say. Let's just set it.
Offering assistance.
Set it and forget it.
Securing our control.
Protecting.
In Denmark, we say prosit. That's a fun one. What does it mean? Nobody knows. May it benefit you. I like that. May that sneeze benefit you? Like, oh, well, it did make me feel a lot better, so yes. Panic at the Disco. Cohesion drops, unrest increases. Is that what I want? Yeah, we can handle that. Calm the public.
Violence is abating.
It's not a big one for us. Man, that is a slow growing fix there. Inequality here is still really high as well in India. Bit by bit. IA making rare federations, right?
Complete.
So we leave that fed. And then we'll join the West African Super African Union, I guess. So I gotta be within 1.5 points of it, so I have to be 2.5 to absorb. Guinea. Guinea-Bissau. Guinea, Maghreb Union. Sahel, West African, African Union. Dude, everybody's in the Maghreb Union, and the Maghreb Union can't even merge with anybody. Project Exodus, that was kind of rude. Don't appreciate that. Now I have to take that point back. You guys are going to join the EAF, which is doing what? Just sitting here doing nothing? Okay, let's assault this base. It's all my scrapper ships at least showing up, though. Excellent. They should just leave this union of their own accord.
Where to?
Acknowledged.
Can I disband the union? Doesn't really seem like that's an option here. I could just take Guinea over. Just like I don't really care about it.
Reporting in. Securing our control.
Reporting in.
Federate Sahel.
Heading to the capital.
Ready to go. Terminating the opposition.
You're gonna repurge that point. Okay. You guys are assaulting that hab. You'll be done in a couple
Offering
days.
assistance.
I will help them.
Most Slavic say it for health or some version of it. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Where did I see the boys go to Jupiter? I think that's the name of the... Oh, I think that was the notification, the go live notification we sent out today. We're trying to get to Jupiter. We're having to take a few little detours en route. Build up a few more things out here. All right, EAF. What do we have? We also have stations. We also have a fleet. Let's get rid of the fleet first. It's very small, but our scrappers are with us now, so we'll get a lot of extra stuff out of this. Ooh, yeah, quite a bit of scrap. What's funny is these stations literally don't have anything on them. They're just like solar collectors. Hardly even worth taking. We're just going to decommission them right away. This one's a little bit better, but not by much. I didn't mean to click that. Take that auto resolve. I died. Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. That's what we're doing. can't hide it. That's exactly what we're doing. We're out here in space getting dumb as bricks.
Things are stabilizing.
Scan of Eggery is complete. We're gonna manage this station and we're gonna destabilize it. I think where were these guys? EXP1 in Chernobog. You're waiting on repairs, but this guy, I think I was just planning to set this up as a refueling station. I mean, I totally was based on the fact that I have no, I'm like not alive here. Construction module, fission pile. Can you afford a space dock? 20, no. He's just gonna land there and vibe. So if the EAF is done, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that just completed another objective for us. Yep, destroy all tier 3 habs outside of Ceres, 4 Vesta, and Palace. Let's go to Jupiter. But let's actually take a detour. Where's Jupiter? Jupiter's there. So we can go to Ceres, or I could actually just go to Mars. That would probably be a lot faster to refuel. Yeah, hopefully we can get to Mars pretty quickly, and then we could just take that as a jumping point and then head up to Jupiter. Maybe swing by 250 Patina en route, seeing as there is a station there as well. You know what else there is a station on is 19 Psyche. I don't think we have the troops for it, though. Yeah, see, there's a couple of these like small fleets buzzing around here too. Mostly dealing with the other computer players. They can't. If the President of Federation has below or equal democracy score 4, they can't leave it without your permission. Salto and Principe has left. Yeah, just okay. I'll do Cameroon and African Union. It's fine. Okay, they're just basically kicking a bunch of people out here. Let's grab that. Sahel Confederation. Yes, this is what I want to see. 3 spaceworks outside of Ceres. In fact, I want to see a lot more. You're telling me you got not enough power? Let's build another heavy fusion reactor then. You know what else I've got to do? Build 3 more spaceworks. Watch me. So that should work. We'll have 9 space stations in 1 orbit at Ceres, so that's a perfect refueling spot.
Our associates
Keep us
are
nice and
now
busy.
in charge.
Okay, Chernobog is safe. Salhill is back under our control. We're still a little over control point, which is not great, but hopefully we can start federating. Show. I can't join that until we have Guinea, which does mean I have to start taking
Standing by
Guinea,
for
I guess. The good news, it's like an 81% to take.
Targeting the opposition.
Ready.
So let's just nab this all at once.
Targeting the opposition.
Let's spend 1,000
Ready.
influence to do it. Don't love that, but... we've mostly purged all the xenoforms out of here.
Heading to the LZ.
That's promising. These zombies are down to subversion. Rest state's 5.4. I don't know. At this point, do I bring the EU in just for kicks? I might have to. Mars army expands.
Offering support.
Gotta keep an eye on this mission control. All these ships are adding up quite a bit. How is the Balkans not in EU? Mostly just because I ignored a lot of stuff. Like, how's the Nordic
Things are
Federation not in the
moving
EU? How is Ukraine not in the EU? Greece as well. These are things I'm not too worried about. A lot of places are leaving the African Union, but,
Score one for the good guys.
you know, we already have so much of it. This is just a refueling base. It's a refueling base, which means I don't want to build a mine on it, but I do want to build everything else.
Our associates are now in charge.
Okay. Part 1
We
of
are in
Guinea,
control
part 2
now.
of Guinea. That was quick. Pakistan is conducting a series of snap military exercises near the border with India. Too real. The exercises come at a time of greatly increased tensions between the two countries. The public of India fears an invasion is imminent. I'm not really worried about that. India gains cohesion, military tech level. Or Pakistan loses some. I'll give India some cohesion. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Enemies are planning. Enemies are planning. Enemies are planning. At some point, the game just shifts more towards space, so generally players tend to care a bit less about what happens on Earth. Yeah. I mean, that's, I would say, very much where we are right now.
Standing by. Removing our enemies.
Your orders.
The only thing I'm really doing down here is just, like,
Where do you need me?
having the African Union gobble stuff up. Dude, you're going to
Trying
join...
to make our move.
The EU is going to
Ready
join the
for my
Pan-Asian
mission.
Combine. Just because they can. We're going to
Gear
deal
up.
with those life forms.
I will help.
Offering support.
Everybody else going to keep doing what they do. EAF's on its way to Mars, 10 more days. And then we jump over to Jupiter.
Order is returned.
Okay. How's the Mars fleet doing? About a K. Crackdown in Sahel.
Mission complete.
Yay! China and the PDL have joined the European Union. Who else is in here? Indonesia as well? That's right, I forgot they were part of it. Oh, the EU just got very big. Very funny. Did that also massively increase my monthly investment points? I think it did. Why can the Pan-Asian convoy join the EU? Honestly, I don't know. I think they're just friends.
The LZ is secure.
Just seems like they wanted to. Well, Nichi Lima then. Yes.
We are in control here.
All right. There's Guinea for us. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Slowly getting rid of all their neighbors. Man, the climate change is still real bad though. Latest trend in the world, every continent has been rebranded to Europe.
Your orders?
Hey man,
Securing
they're
our
the only
interests.
ones who are gonna suck the nitrous oxygen out of the atmosphere. Then I'm gonna let them do it.
Securing our control.
Ready to go. Heading to the LZ.
I'll keep at it, doing whatever you're doing. That's a version, rest date of 5.1. Well, that's pretty good. .5 cohesion. You're almost too cohesive. You're at 5. I mean, I guess. You don't really look like you need any more points than government. You're at 9.8. July to repair those armies in Mars.
Offering counsel.
Offering counsel.
Protecting our interests.
Making things safe for our people.
So once I have executive control of Guinea, I can absorb it into Maghreb. But once I have that done, there's 30 days of investment points. That's nice. Okay. Let's get another 6 lives, 6 months on those counselors.
Things are stabilizing.
I don't know how I'm gonna get you in. I think I'd have to invest a lot into your government. $2.2. What was I needed? 3.5? Meow, 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 meow. Sri Lanka. July 27th. Oh, that's brutal. Those guys are ready to be absorbed into the old AgentNumberOne. Little mini wars breaking out all over.
Target secure.
EDF versus Americas, pretty much, yeah. China is EU, always has been. Never Pan-Asia, always EU. That was the real plan all along. Well, Mars Army. Can I go to you? You got a fleet coming out here. 600 points. We have more than enough to deal with that. So let's take the EAF. And let's go get stupider. We're going to Io. It's going to take us 10 weeks to get there. How big are these fleets? 3,200, 2,700. Spicy, spicy, spicy. That's actually going to be kind of hard to beat. Servants sniped a point here. That won't last. I'll take that back basically right away. Ooh, that purge. India is ready for its unification with Sri Lanka on one condition.
On my way to the capital.
That we don't lose Sri Lanka in the meantime.
Standing by for orders.
So I'm going to try to just throw a protect target here.
On guard.
I don't know that that matters. Indonesia, Sahel, and West Africa all
Your
need
orders?
updates.
Ready to go.
Indonesia. All those other guys are
At
doing
your
things.
service.
Okay. West Africa.
Securing our control.
Sahels has expired. But I'd rather wait until the servants got kicked out of there first. So we'll wait a brief second on that one. Keep this guy working on the Super EU in the meantime. Very low. I feel like I could cut welfare down to 1 here then. We can drop funding out entirely. 55 boost military. Yeah, I'm gonna drop space defense down as well. China's EU always has been, right? Still playing Sansa 6. Serial murder event is brutal. People just unhappy without any way to do anything about it. I think you need guards if that's what's happening to you. So West Africa and Indonesia. I do really want to go back and play some more Songs of 6. I had a fun time with that, and I'm curious about doing like a multicultural run because I think people would like it. Okay. We're on our way out to Jupiter. Mars is ready to deal with the people coming in. We've got these guys locked in. We are starting to absorb African nations into West Super African Union. Not that we need to, but it's a bit of messing around to just get our control points back down. So we'll keep doing that, but we'll do it in the next video because that's all the time this one has. So thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here soon.